Thank you to the other inductees, because my speech is about to be 45 minutes, because I'm on West Coast time. So I'm just kidding. It's an incredible honor to stand before you tonight as an inductee in the Warren County Sports Hall of Fame. This honor is not just a personal achievement, but a reflection of the unwavering support and commitment of the entire community to the sport of tennis. First and foremost, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Warren County Sports Hall of Fame Committee for even considering me. Your dedication to celebrating and preserving the achievements of athletes in this community is truly commendable. Congratulations to my fellow inductees tonight, both past and present as well. I feel honored to share this special night with you. I'd like to start off by thanking my parents. As many of you know, my dad, Jeff Bartsch, has been known in Warren as the tennis guy since the 1980s. He not only introduced me and many others to the sport of tennis, but he also built a tennis community and tennis powerhouse during his tenure as coach and mentor. He selflessly volunteered time, money, and energy to growing the sport of tennis in this community, which is still being fostered today by his former players and the next generation of coaches. Coaches like Heather Consulate, who's here tonight, Travis Myler, Thomas Pellegrino, who all continue the Warren tennis legacy. Dad, your competitive spirit, the one that you passed on to me, has served us both well. My mom, Kathleen Bartsch, also here, also dedicated lots of her time and energy and money as well to support both my brother and me and many others in our tennis journeys. She traveled with me throughout the country to compete in tournaments and drove us to practice indoors in Erie during the harsh Warren winters. She was always supportive whether I won or lost, and she also played a large part in the creation of a girls' tennis team at Warren Area High School, working with Billie Jean King and her organization in order to ensure that there was equal representation in girls' sports. Mom, thank you so much for being kind, for always being supportive, and for being a leader and showing me how to be a good mom and leader. I appreciate that. I'd also like to thank my brother who couldn't be here tonight. He's also another Hall of Fame member, Adam Bartsch. He's always served to me as a mentor, both on and off the court. Norm Denzel is here tonight as well. He was my second tennis coach and was very instrumental in my success as a tennis player. I started working with Norm when I was about 9 years old, up until I went to college. As I think back to what I liked about him as a coach, it's that he always wanted to have fun and laugh. He never took himself too seriously, and I appreciated that about him. Norm still continues to coach today and is still a large part of the Warren tennis community. And oh, by the way, he brought up to me during dinner tonight that he thinks that he and my dad were the coaches that were called to the office, the athletic director's office and the principal's office the most. And he was actually just wondering if that could be considered as part of a sports Hall of Fame qualification. No, but he, and we were talking about this as well. This is his fifth decade that Norm has been in part of the Warren community in tennis. And so, who would have thought? I mean, I thought you were 50 years old. It's crazy. So Norm, as you may know, I was always a serious person and serious athlete. Thank you for being fun, liking to laugh, and making sports fun for everybody. I'd also like to thank my brother-in-law. His name is Erin Rogerson too. He was my personal trainer when I was a college athlete, and he really elevated my conditioning, weightlifting, and nutrition, and really made me more successful on the court. I'd also like to point out another fellow athlete, Heather Consulate. She's here as well. A fellow teammate, doubles partner, and longtime supportive friend. She's the epitome of what a sports community can create and how that can impact their lives. Heather and I partnered up in doubles, as you saw, and made it to states, which was a huge thing. She went on to play college tennis and has been a high school tennis coach in Maryland for the last 15 years, inspiring her players every day. Heather, your hard work, stick-to-itiveness has always inspired me, so thank you for being such a supportive friend. I would be remiss not to mention the incredible fans and supporters who have cheered me on throughout my career. One fan that comes to mind is a man called Mike Olson, and I'm sure many of you may know him. He would always come to our tennis events and be the biggest fan and yell, "Rip and tear, Bear," or he would say, Chicago's windy, but Erie blows, when we would play the highly competitive Erie teams. The Erie teams would get so mad when a smaller community like Warren had such competitive tennis. The fans could really make an impact for the players on the court. Lastly, I'd like to thank my spouse, Josh Rogerson. We've been together since I was a freshman in college, and he's always been my biggest fan. Josh played football in college, and he came from a football family. So we really understood each other as athletes and our shared desire to serve in the Marine Corps after 9/11. We have 3 amazing daughters, Avery, Sydney, and Haley, who you guys saw before. And it's fun to see all of our sports endeavors in our time as competitive athletes coming full circle, this time on the other side as coaches and parents to our very athletic daughters. Tennis is still a large part of my life today, although I've taken time off here and there over the years. Tennis has taught me how to work hard, be disciplined, how to win and lose gracefully, how to be part of a team, how to redirect my emotions through activity, how to deal with a good coach and a bad coach. All of these skills translate to life skills outside of sports. Learning these skills through tennis has translated to success for me as a Marine Corps officer, as a mother, as a business owner and entrepreneur, and as a coach. That's why local sports communities are so impactful to so many athletes. So thank you to the Warren tennis community for continuing to impact the lives of so many. In closing, I am deeply honored to be inducted in the Warren County Sports Hall of Fame, and congrats to my fellow inductees. Thank you.